What am I doing? Bang, bang. Here goes, Carlos. It's either the best idea I've ever had or the worst. It'll kill off my career. Okay, so we're all locked in the house at the moment because of the you-know-what. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to look at what's happening in the car world and we're not going to take it very seriously. Okay, let's go. So all the car factories have shut down. You knew that already, right? But guess who says it's going to be first to open its factory up again? Because obviously when there are no actual races to do, the next best thing is to just make a race out of opening a door, regardless of the reality of the world or what the consequences of doing it might actually be. According to Ferrari, it will definitely happen on April the 14th, subject to supply chain continuity. In completely unrelated news, subject to supply chain continuity, I am going to build a full-scale model of the Angel of the North in my back garden. Look forward to that. And while we're skating on the very thin ice of coronavirus, it has been good to see big VAG doing its part to encourage social distancing. And right, if they happen to get a bit of good publicity out of it, so be it, okay? They're saving lives. So yeah, Audi had a go as well, but I did wonder why they didn't involve CUPRA in this whole thing, you know, like Volkswagen Group's youth brand. Seems like a pretty sensible thing to do, you know, get the message out to the kids. Turns out though, when you give the CUPRA badge the old social distancing treatment, it does look like two people straining to have a poo. Speaking of design, the Kia XCEED has won a design award. Yep, the SUV that doesn't look or feel anything like an SUV that I spent a full 12 minutes lambasting last week, basically saying how confusing and pointless it is. Newly designed Ice Cube headlights. Well, that's nonsense. They look nothing like Ice Cube. We can fix that.
You better check yourself or you wreck yourself, cause I'm bad for your health.
Much better.
Love it.
It's been awarded a Red Dot Design Award for... Actually, the press release doesn't really say what it's for, it just says that it won. Anyways, it joins this showerhead and this hole in winning the prestigious Red Dot Award.
But when I got to Liverpool, I thought, right, I'm doing okay now. I bought myself a nice Aston Martin. I should never have bought it. People were looking and I didn't want to be that person. I lived in Cheshire at the time. I pulled up at the lights alongside Roy Keane, of all people. I had the shades on. I think I was listening to some Speed Garage. Roy gave me that look that he's given many of people in his time. And I felt about that big. As he sped off into the distance, I think he had Discovery at the time. I was sitting in this car, I looked at myself in the mirror and thought, I need to get rid of this.
You can buy Roy Keane's Aston Martin.
I've never heard so much rubbish in my life.
Yeah, Roy Keane's alleged Aston Martin is for sale on Auto Trader. According to this very detailed post by the seller, Roy bought this Aston Martin after United won the treble.
I wouldn't believe a word he says.
Definitely legit. Other news, Mountune has remapped the Golf GTI Mark 7 to 385 horsepower, making it definitely not undrivable. Autocar has already gone stir crazy and published this. My favourite part of the car is always the ashtray, by the way. It just reminds you of a better time. BMW has created a shape-shifting steering wheel, so David Icke was right.
There is a predator race which take a reptilian form.
The press release of the day comes from yourparkingspace.co.uk, a website that has released a survey that says more than 1 in 10 people will still park on the pavement if the government decides to make it illegal in some years' time. To hammer the point home, here's a picture of a Ford Fiesta parked terrifyingly on a path. There you go. Hope you liked it. If you did, use your clicker to hit like and I'll do some more of these. If you didn't like it, another one of these next week, hopefully. Failing that, I'll just do some exercises, turn the background into a beach or something. Thanks for watching, bye!
Why do we have to listen to that garbage? It's just utter nonsense what he's talking about.